Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video. Today I'm doing a little bit different video. So for the past month or so, I've been more focused on the mid to late 1800s rather than the 18th century like I usually am and I reenact. So I went on a little shopping spree and bought a couple things. I spent $160. So the first thing I'm gonna pull out here. Sky blue trousers. I was gonna put these on, and I bought the suspenders to go with it too. And I should probably put on socks. Let me go put on socks real quick. Alright, socks are on. Now we can go ahead and put on my trousers. So, I'm just going to slip into these. And these were a little long for me, so I had to cuff them at the bottom. But the biggie, oops, we have to cuff them again. But anyway, these are my Civil War, Indian War, Spanish American, or Arab trousers. So, I'm gonna tuck my shirt in, and we're gonna cuff this. I'm gonna cuff this right side again. Button them up. Suspenders on. Yeah, looking like a true American now. Got that going. Alright, so now that I got all this on, as you can see, here's the cuff at the bottom. Let's go ahead and put on the next piece. 1874 issue U.S. Cavalry belt. This was issued during the Indian Wars, which is what I'm going for here. Might go for Spanish American War. Never know. But if I was to go Spanish American War, I think I need a prairie belt. The way I would wear it, well, the way I'm going to wear it right now is, since I don't have a coat on right now, I'm wearing this a little bit differently. If I had a coat, I would put it around my stomach, but I don't have a coat right now. So I'm gonna put it around my hip. Just go ahead and lock it in place like that. But we're also missing one thing, so I have to take this back off. Holster. This is a ginormous holster. When I got this in the mail, I was like, oh my goodness. But then I realized how big Civil War revolvers are. So the way Civil War holsters are is that the butt of the gun faces forward, which I thought was a little weird, since, you know, why you want to grab it like that when you could have it on your side with butt facing backwards? It seems a little easier. I don't know why they did it like that, but I'm just gonna have to roll with it. So we go ahead and put this on. Lock it, holster right at my side. Right, because you pop it open and grab a pistol. Now, let's move on to the next piece. Just a yellow bandana. I'm gonna put this around my neck. So I'm just gonna tie it, double knot, and then I'm gonna attempt to put it under my collar. Put our scarf or bandana on here now. We're forgetting some very important pieces to the uniform. The Stetson. So this has a gold officer cord. This is for a movie that we're making. I haven't made a video on that. They explain that we're making a movie about like the Old West in the 1860s, 1870s with a more army approach to it. So the first movie I don't wear any of this, but the second movie I am an officer in the cavalry. So I'm gonna put this on, like so, and there we go. Now we're forgetting a good piece, my Remington New Army. So this is a BB gun. I don't have an actual black powder revolver. Well, I used to have a Navy, but I gave it away. So we're stuck with a BB gun. So this just gonna fit in my holster. That the top of that. Okay. So there we go. And I got my pistol on there. So there we go. This is my halfway done starting of an Indian War U.S. cavalry kit. Of course, I'm a cavalryman. As a cavalryman, I need a sword, but I'm missing a sword. I do have this. Now, this isn't a U.S. cavalry saber. This is like a doo-doo Indian made. But, I mean, it serves the purpose, right? It's a cavalry sword. This is my Indian War outfit. So you have X-strap suspenders. Like this. Boom. I'm also missing artillery boots, which I'm gonna wear artillery boots, because cavalry boots, I cannot walk in those. They have the flap on them. I don't like walking in them. So I'm gonna just wear artillery boots. They look the exact same anyway. But anyway, this is my uniform. Hope you enjoyed it.